Seth Rollins, I'm going to talk about Rollins in a second, but he's got the open challenge thing now, and he's been killing it in the short time as the Intercontinental Champion, when he won the title, since then defending the title. He's been killing it on TV. He's been having great matches. The people are into him. The people are into him not only for his music, but even when the bell rings. He's just firing on all cylinders right now. And I look at this and I say, man, wouldn't it be kind of cool if Bobby Roode had turned heel and you had a heel Bobby Roode against Seth Rollins in a feud for the IC title? Now, there's a program, there's a match I think I could get behind. What do you do with him right now? If you don't change him at all, what do you do with Bobby Roode? Who does he wrestle? Who does he fight? Does he just keep wrestling Elias? This is not working. The guy is drowning on this show. Something has to change. I mentioned Seth Rollins. He is now issuing open challenges for the IC title. He issued one on TV on Monday night. Out came Mojo Rawley. I could practically feel the groans from the crowd. But I didn't mind it so much only because I think the open challenge gimmick, when they do it, it could be an eye-opener, for the fans, for some of this talent that normally we wouldn't care about. So if Mojo had gone out there and had just tore the house down in a 15-minute match with Seth Rollins, all of a sudden people might be like, wow, this was quite the night for Mojo Rawley. Now, that didn't happen. I didn't think the match was anything overly special. But I don't fault them for maybe trying to use the gimmick to, try to get some of the middle of the card guys over a little bit more. And he's already teasing the open challenge gimmick for tomorrow night. So it seems like this is going to be the gimmick going forward until somebody is locked into a program with him, whether it's Jason Jordan. There's a name for you. He's doing an open challenge on TV tomorrow night. Maybe Jason Jordan comes out. And maybe they actually do have a match, but maybe it's only the beginning of a longer storyline because Jordan is ready to come back. Last time we saw him, he was in a program, he's partners with Seth Rollins. They could pick that up where they left off, and they could build Jordan up as a challenger for the championship. Well, we'll see tomorrow night. I like the open challenge gimmick when they did it originally for the U.S. title. It worked for John Cena when he did that the first time. And even after that, right? AJ Styles picked up the gimmick on SmackDown for a little bit. Bobby Roode did it when he was the U.S. champion for a little bit. By the time Bobby Roode was doing it, it was like, all right, I guess this is wearing a little bit thin, but okay. Now they're doing it with the Intercontinental title, and it just reeks of laziness to me. I think Seth can make it work. I think he can go out there and have, entertaining matches with almost anybody probably on that roster. But I just look at the over-reliance on the open challenge gimmick, which is nice once or twice, but now by the third or fourth time, it's like, can these writers not come up with compelling storylines anymore? Are they just incapable of coming up with compelling storylines in this company? Are they that devoid of ideas that we have to have open challenges every other week? And when we're not doing open challenges, we have, Money in the Bank matches where people are just cashing in left and right, money. Like, they take good ideas sometimes and they just beat them into the ground. And they rely on them way too much to where they don't really mean as much and they're not as fun anymore. Call me a sucker. Maybe I'm just an old school guy, but I kind of like it when they come up with some kind of an issue one-on-one between people. I could go on and on about all the multi-man matches. Last year, how comical it was with the women. 4-ways, 5-ways. And normally I'd be a big fan of 4-ways and 5-ways with women, but somehow WWE got me to hate it. So they just have to stop relying so much, I think, on all the gimmicks and just try to come up with some ideas for some of these guys. Like Seth and Jordan I just got done talking about, right? I was getting into that whole story between them before Jason Jordan got hurt. All they have to do is just pick up with that. There was a solid story there. Just pick up with that and just build off of that. That's all you got to do. Maybe the open challenge is a gateway to get Jordan to come back. Maybe that's the idea. If that's the case, then I'm okay with it. But this is the fourth time now that they're doing this open challenge thing with one of these mid-card titles, and I call it a mid-card title. I guess, really, at this point, the Intercontinental Championship on Raw is the top title in the company. I think that it is, in my view, it's already sort of replaced the Universal title as the title that everybody wants to go after. It's the most sought-after championship. It's the one that we get to see defended the most often. Seth Rollins, in a way, is now, and has been, I guess, the top champion on Monday Night Raw. I mean, at this point, who could possibly care about the big red fruit roll-up belt? I mean, we never see it. We know we're not going to get title defenses on television. We know we're not going to get title defenses probably until SummerSlam. It looks as though we are not going to see Brock Lesnar defend the championship until August. So for all intents and purposes, Seth Rollins is the top champion in the company. He is the top champion on Raw, certainly. So they're doing an open challenge gimmick, I guess, with their top title. I can't really call it a mid-card belt anymore. So I guess if they've succeeded in doing one thing, they have finally established the Intercontinental Championship as a top title in the company. So all you people out there who were so upset over the years, and I was one of them, at how low on the totem pole it felt like that belt had become, we should all be thrilled, because now the Intercontinental title is as prestigious as it's been since its heyday, if you think about it.